Why is the chicken neck corridor so thin? Did it had GP regions? I don't know what that means. The chicken neck corridor. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Oh, we haven't opened the map yet. It's almost 1 hour in. Yes, the map. Oh, okay. Let's go to the chicken neck corridor, the Siliguri corridor. Why is it so thin? It's about 22, 23 kilometers across, right? 24. It depends on how you measure it. Less than 25 kilometers. It's a strategic choke point. It's a very vulnerable point geographically for India, strategically. And if any enemy wants to cut off the far east of India from the rest of India, that's what you would want to take out. That's what you would want to attack, the Siliguri corridor. So, why is this Siliguri corridor, the so called chicken's neck, so thin? It's because your so called founding fathers accepted this map of India. There was no need to accept this map of India. There was no need to accept the partition of India. And if you want to accept all these things, then you could have done it on your terms. But no. So these individuals who are portrayed as our founding fathers and leaders of the nation and all, they accepted this map of India, and they have saddled you all with this gigantic problem. That's why it's so thin. There was no need to accept it. And today, I'm not sure if the government of India is powerful enough to change the map at this point in time. It would make a lot of sense to change the map by incorporating Rangpur and Rajshahi into Bharat. We should do that, but probably we are not strong enough to do that. Why? What do I mean by that? Do I mean that the Bangladesh military is too powerful? India is too powerful for India's army? No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is that Bangladesh is now East Pakistan. It is a vassal state of the US. And if you lay a finger on the Bangladeshis today, the Americans will intervene and make life very difficult for India. So India, Bharat, is a very large and reasonably powerful nation in the subcontinent, but it is surrounded on all directions by either hostile nations or proxy powers, proxies of other more powerful nations. And that's why India has always been, despite having such a great geographical position, a nation that has underperformed and punched below its weight. And we have had such wonderful governments that when we had the opportunity to do things, we did not take those opportunities. We had decades in which we could have constructed roads all the way into Southeast Asia, from places like Manipur, Nagaland, Mizoram, etc. We did not bother to do that ever. Why don't we have roads? Why don't we have a rail line to Singapore, passing through Manipur or Mizoram or Nagaland? Why don't we have a road all the way to Bangkok, from, let's say, More in Manipur or Nagaland or wherever you want it to be? Why don't we have a road network, rail network that connects India to Southeast Asia? Our governments had decades to do this, invest in these things. We never did that. So we are like a landlocked country. So it's not just our so-called founding fathers who are to blame. It's all the governments who have come after that. All. Okay, I'm not excluding any of them. All. Such disappointing leaders we've had. Mediocre people at best.